Sometimes business owners have a tough time with their marketing. They just don't know where to start. There's so many people giving them advice. There's so many different marketing options that when they really dive in and really try to do it right, it can be a bit overwhelming. What are the key things you'd have to know and have to do in order to be really effective at marketing? Is there a pathway you can follow? What are the key things that have to be kept in mind? How do we remove some of the uncertainty? So these are some of the things you have to keep in mind in order to be successful right off the bat in small business marketing. First, define your overall short, medium, and long-term objectives as a company. Your marketing needs to serve your company's objectives. It doesn't just exist on its own. One of the biggest areas that business owners fall down is they haven't really defined their overall vision for the company and made this known, maybe even to themselves. You can't achieve anything if you haven't decided what you're achieving. So when we talk about short-term objectives, we're talking about maybe a few weeks to up to a year. When we're talking about medium-term objectives, we're talking about a year or a few years. And we're talking about long-term objectives, we're talking about the overall arc of the company. Where is the company really going in the big picture? Next, set aside the noise and confusion about marketing. Ignore all the hype, the shiny objects, the trendy ideas, what other people are doing. Focus on what moves the needle and achieves your long-term objectives. There's so many different types of marketing you can get engaged in, a ton. An advantage you can have is not getting engaged in them all, understanding them, sure, but really just look at what you're trying to achieve with your company objectives and then work backwards from that to what type of marketing actually moves the needle and actually achieves those goals and focus on that. Next, define your target prospect. Is it general or is it specific? What I mean by general is it everybody? If you're a gas station or if you're a pizza place, really anybody is a customer. Or are you serving a specific demographic, like a niche, an age group, an income bracket, specific interests? Define who you're talking to and focus your marketing to that person. Realize you're not actually just talking to the world, you're basically building your marketing from that person. It's a communication to your target audience and how do you reach that person most effectively and what do you say in order to make them decide to come in and be a customer. Next, define your primary conversion or conversions. These are the things that you want people to do, the signups you want to get. What's the one thing or the few things that need to be done in order to actually drive growth in your company? Is it a consult, an exam, an analysis? That first step. So figure out that one thing or those few things that you focus on that then move people into receiving service from you. After you've got your target audience and you've got your primary conversion, you now need to define your sales process. How do you get that target audience to actually then move through and then achieve that conversion? How do you get a person from not knowing about you to being a committed client? And if you haven't figured that out, that's a real powerful thing that can unlock sales processes, unlock marketing for a company. And working that out for yourself is absolutely crucial. Next, work out a marketing strategy to fill your funnel. This is where you actually have to know about the different types of marketing available to you so you can utilize them. So how do you reach people and what are the effective ways of doing that today? And what are the different types of marketing? So you know what buttons to push and what levers to pull in order to get these things kind of rolling simultaneously and get people in and filling your funnel. Do you use Google? Do you use Facebook? Having a whole comprehensive strategy to how do you reach this person, get this person to take the first step and the second step and the third step, getting that all rolling together, that's your marketing strategy. Next, once you've got a marketing strategy, what you want to do is you want to set metrics that measure your success. So you have to have a regular interval of monitoring your marketing to know, is it working or not? You have to define the key metrics. These could be impressions, email recipients, clicks. So at the beginning, you're just kind of am I reaching people? Am I talking to people? How many people are finding out about me? Then a little bit further down the funnel, it's like signups, opt-ins. How many people are actually becoming leads? So now you've actually gathered some identity. And then how many of these people actually schedule? Maybe, sign up for the appointment, actually say, okay, I'll be there on Thursday for your appointment or your exam or your interview or whatever. And then finally, of course, you have new clients or new patients and then overall income. And knowing these metrics allows you to start at the beginning and then have a person kind of move through the funnel and you can gauge whether or not your marketing is successful from a scientific approach, not just a guesswork approach. And you can also sort of go, hey, what's wrong here? We've got all of these people that are reaching out, but they're not signing up, that sort of thing. Next, allocate a marketing budget that constantly expands as you grow. This forces expansion because if you're setting up a percentage that stays the same. When you make more money goes toward marketing. It's a virtuous cycle. You invest in marketing, which then drives in new business and makes more income, that automatically then makes a larger marketing budget, which then makes you now have to figure out, wow, what else should I be doing for marketing? What other ideas can I have, and how can I spend this? And then that expands your marketing effort, which makes you have more money come in and more different new patients or new customers. So allocating a fixed marketing budget of your gross income is actually a key point that just automatically forces expansion if you do it right. Finally, we should say is split test, constantly split test and review. Look at your marketing as a continual ongoing experiment. Don't get comfortable with any one type. Even if you've got a proven winner, even if you've got marketing you know works, constantly try different tweaks, measure the results, see what's going on. This way you constantly improve the return on investment from your marketing dollars. I hope these are helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, just drop us a comment, shoot us an email, fill out a contact form. We'll do our best to help you guys get that figured out. As always at Uplift Marketing, our goal is to help create marketing strategies that work to achieve your goals.